What's up, guys? Welcome back to the EG Pot of Thunder with your boy, the young light-skinned Key Sweat. And we're here to my right, KB Dance Chris underscore 94. That was a mindfuck, huh? KB Dance underscore 94, your girl Kristy. And to her right,
That'd be her left.
Camera right. It's camera right.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Camera right.
You said her
right. It's her right.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
As far as camera goes, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
you guys have been doing this 50 episodes in. Took me a while. Took me literally 50 episodes to get that. But to her right, Mandie what is your Instagrams? Or your Instagram?
Eclectic Wander.
Ooh, follow her. She got that radio voice. Hey, ASMR or off the bat. She's saying that she makes some money.
That.
Yep, I would.
Oh, what would be
100%.
your intro line? I'm calling. You answer.
Hi, how can I help you?
Wow.
You can help me a lot.
Ooh.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
You sound like a slut.
We're off to a good start, eh?
How about you, Kristy? You have a pickup line? You calling? You want to work for a hotline?
Oh hell no.
Back in the day.
No.
Back in the day, how you making money?
Sex hotline. That's the
Sex
only way to make money back.
I don't have that voice.
I mean, I think everyone has it.
You can put it on. You can make it work.
Why you say? Oh, okay.
Definitely not.
Well, first off, I said everyone has to type. She goes. So what was that about? That's a background story to that.
No, there's no background story.
I know there is because you posted some subs. I don't know if it was this week, last week. What was? So what was that? That you see me the look. Now you guys.
Nah, just guys are fake sometimes, yo.
Let's
You
get
gotta.
off the bat.
guys.
Yo, sometimes they be playing.
He said, "What's wrong with fake guys?"
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
let's
fake
hear about
guys?
it.
They just they are imposers. Like they like you behind closed doors, but in public they're like, oh.
They ain't about it. They're like, hey, who are you? And they walk right by you.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna. I've done that a couple times. Not to you. I'm to tell the girls.
Obviously.
Yeah, to go. I'm like, some girl I worked with before we hooked up, and then I just completely act like she didn't exist at work. But it was at work though. I'm trying to be professional.
You gotta be professional. You can't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, hey.
You can't. Yeah.
Fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to look out for her, if anything. I think that's being nice.
Don't make it weird.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
If
can-
you guys have that conversation.
The only way to not make it weird, there's only two ways. If you're banging a fellow coworker, you need to it needs to become a serious relationship, or you never speak to that person ever again.
Do you agree with that, man? Let's get you involved in this conversation.
No, I feel like it's awkward.
No, what?
Well,
what do you agree with? What do you think should happen?
You have to get a different job. One of you usually. One of you has
change
to
careers. Yeah, I feel like the completely ignoring is like makes it more awkward.
How's that? So you
Because
want
people can
everyone to
tell
know.
when you're actively ignoring someone, people are gonna know something's up. So you have to like, hey, hi, and then you keep it moving.
Yeah.
Be very polite about it.
Yeah.
But it's a big place though. Say there's 70 people working there. No one even knew we were talking. So now out of nowhere, if I'm just like, hey Kristy, it's like they never talked. Why are they talking now?
People know.
People know.
You gotta
People know.
keep
There's
it
70
exactly
people.
the same
People know.
as before you started.
Yeah, so I'd never talk to her. So I'm not gonna out of nowhere be like, hey Kristy, fuck.
I'm telling you, that's the only way. There's two ways. It's hard left or hard right. You've gotta go serious relationship, and that ends how it ends, or you gotta change area codes. You gotta get out of state. You gotta go find something else to do with your time.
I agree 100%. And then he said serious relationships, and you said I started off the bat. So what? You're not
a big serious relationship.
No,
person.
yes, but in the workplace, like you can't shit where you.
No,
can.
yes, or
You
yes,
have
no.
Yes, serious. No to anything workplace. You have to draw the line.
Facts.
People
Good.
get horny,
Like
though.
I said, very professional.
People get horny and they want to fuck. If my coworker wants to fuck, you fucking.
More of the story, don't fuck your coworkers.
You want to fuck your coworker?
I don't
No.
date anybody at my job.
No.
I work with all men.
So
I work with all women.
So I'm not dating anybody at my job.
Yes, fucking them.
let's not put my business out there.
Wait, so oh man, so getting back to you because you ain't dodging this topic. So how are people imposers? So you've come about the people who are just hooking up and then they don't want to have that serious relationship with you in
Or-
public, or what?
No, it's not even that. I think it's more like they show that they're into like thinner and smaller women, but then back door they're like hitting up my line.
We're getting to the nitty gritty.
Oh, like,
I
you know-
love this conversation.
We're gonna get right
Openness.
down to
I
it.
love the
Exactly.
openness.
Exactly.
So
Your problem with these imposers is that they're willing to have you behind closed doors, but they won't claim you outside.
we outside, baby.
It's rude.
No, it
I
is.
understand. I get it.
Do you being I guess if you want to say like if you're talking about thinner girls, if you're more on the bigger side, are you thinking it's solely because of that, or are you thinking it's other stuff? Because the girl I was doing it to, she was on the thinner side, so it had nothing to do with how she looked like. It was just I didn't want to acknowledge her in person, I guess. So do you really think is that, or do you think it's something else?
Well, and with me, I think it's that because they'll always say like, "Oh, you're chill as hell. You know where all the people is at." Like, you know, if I'm somewhere and they see me, I'm with people that probably sit with us. Like, but
And these are people you're hooking up with. We're getting straight up.
yes,
You're hooking up with, and then they act like it ain't nothing, but
Yeah,
they
and
still
they-
want to be with the vibes.
yeah, and then they post like all these Instagrams, like you know, all these celebrities like, "Oh, fake," which is fine, whatever. But it's just funny. It's like, yo, you just fake in my eyes, like you're just
So-
fake.
Is it them posting like the celebrity fitness models that's getting you mad? Like, would you rather have them not post that at all, or like post there's bigger, like if you go on Rihanna's like a lingerie page, she has the thinner girls, she has the bigger girls. Like she's showcasing everybody in those like lingerie
Yeah.
scenarios. So would you rather have them be like, oh, like them embrace they like the bigger girls, or is just you feel some type of way just because they're posting the fitness models?
No, they should embrace if they like all. They should embrace that they like all. Because I feel like if you're posting just one certain thing, it's going to be like, oh, yeah, they only into those. And then when you see them in public trying to holler at the girls, it's the same exact girls that they post. So it's like funny to me. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll see you later.
Oh, so at that point, you're just like, all right, you're done. I'm cutting your ass off.
Yeah, at that point.
So what is it? These guys are like, what is it? But they're willing to be with you. So they obviously they're willing to acknowledge with themselves that they're attracted to you, but they're not. What are they? What are they afraid of?
I have no.
If they like what they
I
like.
wish I
'Cause
knew.
I'm kind of in the same boat with you here. As far like I agree with you. If they like, it's fine to like thinner women and bigger women and whatever. But that's the thing. Whatever it is you like. Why are you? It seems like they're kind of afraid of other people being judgmental about what they like.
Exactly.
But it's kind of just what you like, dude. You know?
Yeah, I remember just like
It does seem kind of fake and weird, and it's
Exactly.
it's a lot of worrying about what other people think.
I remember back in high school freshman year, Bo dated a girl on the bigger end. He wasn't shy boy at all. He was embracing it. Hey, so
This is
you're
a
not being
long
fake.
time ago.
But David, you were being fake at that point. You could
that
have
did happen,
been. You could have been behind closed doors and been like, "Oh, I ain't doing
No,
it."
I did. It did not
Yeah, you
last
didn't get
long,
repeat-
but that did happen. It
You
didn't
didn't
last more than maybe a
He didn't
month.
last long. He said in bed.
No.
That's your boy. That's crazy.
Hey, we're podcasting. So
What's I didn't like. I've never had sex for more than 2 minutes.
Bro, that's a real quickie. How you guys feeling about-
That's the
And
real
you
one.
and you can get
Like,
everything. You can get it all done in 2 minutes. You can get
Dude,
everything you need.
Bro,
You'll
that's
be-
a core workout.
But dude, I can literally go on break. Like you hook up, and I still have time for my lunch. That's crazy.
Exactly. He's being considerate
That's
to you.
crazy.
And you have a whole other 58 minutes.
And everything gets done. Everyone's pleased with what happened.
Yeah. Are you guys like
Fathers I know.
As far as he knows, the guys at work aren't complaining.
Again, none of the guys. They're all very satisfied with 2 minutes. We have to get. A break is only so long.
How do you feel about 2 minutes, Mandy?
That was
I
my-
think it's
oh,
efficient. I got shit to do. I got work. I'm
We're adults
hungry.
now. We
I have
can't
a
do
movie that's
15,
starting.
20 an hour.
Nobody has time. My back.
No,
You know?
no. I've got.
Is that how you really feel?
I've got a job. I'm trying to learn a new skill. I've got a whole bunch of things on my plate.
You guys sleep in the schedule?
We can extend it to 5 if you'd like a little. If you'd like a little bit of.
If it's your birthday.
Yeah, a little bit of cuddling and bonding time. We can make it 5 to 7. I think
That
is a good-
includes the
is a good-
cuddling.
That's including everything.
Yeah. That's cool. Taking the
That's
clothes off,
including-
putting it back on
That's dinner. That's everything.
Yeah. for pizza rolls. all day. So that's all you're getting from me. Especially if it's only 5 minutes. If it was an hour, maybe I'll get you McDonald's. But if not, that's all you're getting is a pizza rolls here. But you guys want pizza rolls?
Probably after.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's included in the 5 minutes. So
That's crazy. All right, bad. That's good. I'm kidding.
But no, 2 minutes though. You're lying. Maybe what 5, 10 realistically.
Yeah, 2 minutes was a joke.
No, but she went. She was like, oh, we were joking.
It felt serious. I mean,
No, it was here.
You can certainly get it
2
all done in
minutes?
2 minutes, but that's not.
Bro, I'll be jerking off for like an hour. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, if you do, there's.
But the research is included. And I was like, damn, I want this one. I want that one. The next one, damn. Then I have like 50 tabs up, and it's like, god damn.
An hour?
Bro, you think I do it? I'm
You'd think by now you'd know yourself.
I have all types, so I'm in Pornhub. I'm like, yo, I don't know what I want to watch
Just
today.
scrolling through every category of what you might be into.
Yeah.
You can't even figure out what it is you want at that time.
Hey,
Very
I'm
indecisive of you.
difficult. Yeah, indecisive. It's tough. But 2 minutes though, you guys want to fuck with me then? You guys kick me the fuck out.
no.
Literally, one time I was hooking up with a girl. It just went too long. I tapped out. And I was like, we were like an hour in, and I was sweating.
You're like, nah.
Is that the word you used? You just say you used, I was humping a girl?
What?
Is that what the word you used?
Hooking up.
I
was humping.
I thought you said, I was going to say, I haven't heard humping in years.
I was humping.
Decades even.
Pretty solid.
Like a little kid. I'm like, yeah. Like a little kid humping.
We're going to go hump.
It was her fault though. She's cheap. She didn't have AC. And out here, it's like a workout. It was like literally like in a sauna. I'm
Daylight
like dripping
today,
on
you
her.
need that AC.
Yeah, I'm like dripping. I'm like, yo, you have a towel?
You can hear.
Literally.
People in the other room can hear.
Legit.
That's
I
your
was
whole-
sweating. I'm like,
That's your belly slapping
Yeah.
against one another.
and I was like, you know what? This ain't gonna happen. I'm done. Like I'm just, it's called a night. And she was like, for real? And I'm like, yeah. Like, what do you want me to do? I can keep going.
You're
so, like,
not into
what's,
this.
What's the? So there's such thing as going too long. That's
Yeah,
too long.
it is a thing.
And are you getting mad at that point, or are you getting like embarrassed that the guy didn't come?
I'm thinking about like
Like self-conscious, or you're like, you think of groceries?
yeah.
Wait,
Whatever I'm
what?
gonna do
Hold
after
on.
this, whenever this is finished.
300% like my
Pause,
brain
pause.
and
Whenever
body.
he deems this is going to be done,
Yep.
I've got things to do after that.
Groceries.
Especially if you fit them in the schedule of your day. You're like, yeah.
That's a back to the schedule thing. That's what I'm saying.
We gotta hurry this up. I don't know.
But groceries are you getting at that point where you're like thinking, I need some produce, I need some milk, and you're
Yeah.
coming to the line.
Yeah.
Like,
I've got
this
laundry to do.
Yeah.
I got to clean the house.
dude needs to get the fuck off. Is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like get off or get off. Like Jesus Christ. You
I
guys
know
take too
one. I
long.
gotta
Yeah.
You gotta go.
The chicken in the fridge is defrosted. It's gonna go bad soon. I need to.
I'm still stuck on groceries.
That was quick too.
You know, it was like such a quick
Yeah.
answer. Like I'm stuck on groceries.
Jose, whenever you came too long, that's what she was thinking about. She's like, Jose needs to get the fuck off. I need to get my fucking pizza rolls for this after party because this motherfucker is taking too long. Jesus Christ. That was the quick. What do you think? What's your thought process, Chris? Are you like, damn, this is me? Like, he didn't come because of me? Or are you like, damn, I don't give a shit. Get off. I'm over this already.
A little bit of both. Like I feel like my
ego.
goal is, you know,
To satisfy the person?
satisfies the other person. At the same time, I need to be satisfied too. So if it's too long and I'm not satisfied yet, and he hasn't done it, so I'll be like,
But if it was too long and you were satisfied 20, 30 minutes ago,
then that's the whole thing. I'll be like, yo,
that's a whole-
I'm tapping out.
you're
I'll be
gonna
like,
start a fire down here. Dude.
I'm out. Yo. I will be like, yo, I tap out. I'll say it. Like I won't be a
have you
bitch
done that
about it.
before? He's like, yo, guess we're done. We're done.
I've done that before, yes.
And then he posts a fitness model the next day, and you're like, yo, fuck you. I'm definitely done with your ass.
That's the
now.
old Dave Chappelle bit. Like, you wrap it up. Let's go.
Yo, speaking of Dave
Dave
Chappelle,
we're done
yo.
here.
Yo, so that picture of Prince you have on the wall right there, she asked me that was Black Jesus.
You thought that was Black Jesus?
Yo, when I tell that's probably what haha Kiki in the back.
Imagine Black Jesus wearing a purple
He
purple
can wear
collar like
whatever he
that.
wants.
Guys, we'll post this picture right here.
Yo,
Nobody
please
in the Middle
do.
East, in BC, was wearing purple collars. Purple wasn't even a color you can find in the desert.
He had French jerry curls at least.
If somebody wore blue into town, everyone would go, "What the fuck? This motherfucker's got blue on? He's the color of the sky."
Like, oh.
Yo, come on, like.
Did you know?
Huh?
Did you know?
No, I knew who that is. That's Dave Chappelle's Prince. But the fact that she looked at me with a serious, serious face, she goes, "Is that Black Jesus?" And I literally looked.
It's Dave Chappelle pretending to be Prince. It basically is Black Jesus.
It basically, yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Two guys in the culture. So
Waffles.
hey, that's right there. Actually, remind you.
That scene is right there.
Hey, I didn't notice that.
Shout out to the Chappelle show. That's a classic if you haven't seen it, kids.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know who Dave Chappelle is, you're too young for me.
Oh, is that such a thing? So now that was the greatest segue of all time. So, is there an age limit for Kristy?
24.
She's acting like she didn't know that.
That's
24.
That's the young end. You
The
won't
youngest.
go
Yeah, I'm
any
28.
younger than- okay.
I'm 28.
Okay. What's the oldest you'll go? Like in a coffin?
It depends how much money they're giving.
Old and
no,
rich
nah.
and 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot in the banana peel, and
With
a
the
lot of
oxygen
zeros
tube.
in his bank account.
I want to say like 31.
That's the oldest you'll go?
31, 32.
That's a small range here.
Yeah. I
wouldn't
think
do-
it's weird because I'm the youngest of
You wouldn't
four.
do- no.
I'm the youngest of four, so I feel like if I date somebody closer to like my brothers
Nice
or
guy
my
in his
sister,
40s.
no. If I date somebody older than my sister, it's weird to me.
gentleman. Got no kids still, which is weird for a guy in his 40s, but
Is it though? Is
a
it?
little weird. Not weird, but it's you've either been very careful in not getting laid.
No, that's I don't know. I don't like dating the same age as my siblings. It's weird.
Oh, you
who's the
got
oldest
older
sibling?
siblings.
Yeah, I'm the youngest of four. So
I feel you. Okay.
So you wouldn't date one of Kevin's friends?
no,
Oh,
Google, if you're seeing this, no, I would never date any of your friends.
Never thought.
Shout
Never
out to
friends
Kevin
with-
and his friends.
Everybody knows my brother Dugo.
And you've never been like, damn, that motherfucker's hot.
No, I don't. No, I don't think. I grew up with majority of them.
So,
Still, no.
well, guys, if you're 32, you're 23, you're out of fucking luck. And if you're one of Kevin's friends, you're out
You
of
have to
You're
really
pigeonholing yourself there.
Yeah.
That's a small range of people. You might want to try older.
You never know. I'm not saying that's like it's my ideal limit, but you know people can surprise
Okay,
you.
so okay, all
So
right.
like people can surprise
there's
you
some
and
wiggle
stuff like
room
that.
is what you're saying.
There's some wiggle room, yes.
I got you. I got you.
How about you?
I feel like the older you get, the more the number goes up. Because she's like, 20 something. I'm like, ugh.
So 20's not
No.
in the era of 20s.
Oh,
not
wait.
even.
You're not even looking at guys
To
in their
me,
20s.
they're like in high school still, like 20 year
A
old.
29-year-old is still in high school?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn.
I'm at. Oh shit.
She looks younger than
Last year I was in high school to this girl.
Well, Bo's in the category, guys. You never know. We might make a Tinder match today.
A Tinder match.
A Tinder match in real life. A
ten-
podcast
a
match.
real- oh.
I've been trying to make
Real
be
life
matchmaker on the podcast recently.
Has it worked? Other than getting
No.
yourself laid?
No comment. No comment.
He
No
pleads
comment.
the fifth.
No, I
That's
plead the
crazy.
fifth, like Chappelle. So, so Mandy, so all right, so no 20s. What's your ideal guy then? If you're in the club, if you're in the bar, I don't know what you do. I literally just met you today. So where are you looking for these guys? Are you single? I don't even know if you're single. I'm just. Oh, okay. Well,
Is this like a hypothetical?
So then
Because I
this
can
is- then this is all
hypothetically
about
answer.
I mean, same
You can do
question. Everything's
hypothetically.
all hypothetical. Then.
well, I guess your husband, boyfriend. I don't know what he is, but
Significant other.
significant. Oh yeah. I'm trying to get more details, but I'm trying to have her answer.
My significant other.
All right. So what
Is it complicated? Is it Facebook complicated? Is it in a relationship? Are we engaged? What? It's good. Do the whole. Come on.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Significant
she's
other.
the one that's not claiming him. She's the guy that
It
Chris
sounds
was
like you're
talking
not.
about.
Is it? I mean,
Mandy's just Mandy. My girl's just my girl.
Oh, so she got a friends with benefits. So who catches your attention then on these streets?
Hypothetically,
your guy.
Evidently, there's
like,
somebody watching who might be upset with you.
You might be sick on this podcast. So
Honestly, what I always said was like the weird shy guy in the corner. Like the louder you
That was
are,
your
the
type?
more unattractive you are to me.
interesting.
So the life of the party is not your vibe.
Not it at all. I wouldn't even bat an eye.
Well, would you be at the part? Are you at parties? Were you at parties?
Yeah.
So that dynamic then. So the weird shy guy in the corner, he's not going to approach you then. So are you approaching him?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes.
You're going up to the. You're gonna be bold enough to go to go over to him and be like,
300%.
she's bold. She's bold.
300%.
Yo,
Sounds
exactly.
like
Not 100, not
Yeah.
200, but 300.
300. God
Yeah.
damn.
she'll do it 3 times.
He says no again. No.
It's like 3
again.
stages. She'll look at you,
Last
give you the
chance,
wink, and then
third
go.
strike. Don't swing if you're not gonna hit it. She says unironically.
Oh, okay. So we need Mandy starter pack. What are you saying when you're talking to these dudes? I'm in the corner. What are you saying? I'm in here. I say nothing by myself.
Sipping
you
his
approach
drink,
me.
doing
You're
his
sipping my
two-step.
drink. Quiet.
It depends. So if I'm super drunk, I'm just gonna start randomly talking to you. If I'm like sober, I'm like, hey, how are you? Blah 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 blah. But I like watch for a while because some people are with people and like, especially here, it's very tiny.
Yeah, what I was
State.
very small.
It's just
Yeah.
Are you feeling nervous if he's like with 2 of his friends? Say if it's rare in the club, you think I'm attracted, I'm like, Bo, are you coming up to me? Are you not coming up to me
Are you
just because I'm
going? Are
your
you
friend?
going up to his friend and being like, I think your friend's cute? Or
ew.
something?
No, I don't scare easily.
So you're gonna
Oh, okay,
wait. You're
so-
waiting for him to go to the bathroom.
You're gonna do
and
a
then-
cold. You're gonna do a
I'll
cold walk up.
go- yeah.
Interesting. We need more people like Mandy.
A lot of
as well.
balls on this chick, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. All right then. All right
Hey.
then. Hey, they gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. There's a lot of guys. For sure. There's a lot of guys my age have a hard time with the cold walk up. They can only
Tough.
they can only do it in the DMs or not at all. So
How you guys feeling about that, Kristy? So what's your experience with this? Are people more DMing? Are they coming to you in person? How are people getting to you? And what would you prefer? So what's happening and what would you have preferred if it's opposite?
I prefer in person. I get mostly DMs. If anything, it'll be somebody I've been knowing for years, and they'll be like, "Hey, I always had a crush on you." I was like, "Oh, why didn't you tell me anything?" But I just prefer in person. I'm horrible in flirting. I would never approach a guy. I try to, but I just feel like it's always awkward.
You said you're horrible with what?
Like flirting.
Oh, flirting.
Yeah, I can't like go if I see somebody be attractive at a club or anything. I am not gonna be that person to go up to you and say, "Hey, you look good today," but I can't.
But you get like flustered. You
So
get
how-
nervous.
but
Oh yeah, I
then-
get very flustered. I'm like,
So, but then, okay, so you do see somebody in the club. What is, if you're not like her and you can't do the cold walk up, what's your strategy to get this person's attention?
sometimes if lucky enough they have a friend with them.
Oh, you do the.
like
Hey.
not that, but like if I'm with my girls and he's with a friend. And luckily if one of my girls thinks the other person looks cute, I'll be like, yo.
You try to ingratiate the group
yeah.
with the other group.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I got you, and then try to work from there. Okay,
So, and then if
get his number at the diner after the club or something. I got you. I get you.
Try to.
But what
Exactly.
what catches your attention though? Like, yeah, I guess you said the weird shy guy, but I have actually a more detailed question for that. But how about you? Like, is there a certain look that catches your attention, a certain style, ethnicity, or what's people want to know? They're shy. They're watching this and they're like, damn.
Yeah.
And now I know what Kristy likes. Now I can
How do I get her attention?
Yeah.
How do I? What's the
They're at
vibe
date show,
she's
now
attracted
Now they're
to?
gonna know I date show.
I don't know, just very. I like guys with beards. I don't know.
Oh,
guys with beards is my thing. They're not. Sometimes when they, especially because I'm always at the clubs. You know this.
out here.
I'm always outside in the
Outside.
club. Out. Gang. So like when they don't have as much attention as other guys do, or they're not trying too hard at the bar. Like, for example, like, usually when guys go to the club, they have, like, mad girls at their tables and stuff like that. I'm like,
I'm talking about the guys in VIP.
yeah, the VIP, like, no.
Not talking
I like
about
the
you
guys,
common
like,
folk on the
who
dance
is,
floor.
like, with another guy, or, like, with a... If it's a friend that's a girl, that's fine, too. Like, you know, just chill at the bar, just very low-key.
But you like the low-key guy.
I kind of... I like the low-key guys, but that likes to go out at the same time, if that makes sense.
But how...
So not quite the shy guy.
Yeah, not quite
Guy-
the same.
guy
Like, in
who's-
the middle.
beard, just the beard, that's it. Oh, you guys have a beard? Like, you don't care anything else? Like, your swag, your style,
Style...
Hispanic... I'm trying to help you out. We're shooting a shot for you.
I like...
You can have a beard
I
at
like my
20,000 a year.
I'm very open. I like mostly Latinos, but I'm open to any other ethnicity and stuff like that.
Well, I've checked two of the boxes already, so...
Yeah, I'm open to it. As long as
being
you
Latino,
try- as long as you try to learn about my culture and I learn about your culture, that's fine with me.
Interesting. But how about you? You said the weird shy guy, but any like physical characteristics though? I mean, there's a lot of weird shy guys in this world.
yeah,
so.
yeah. Wears a hood everywhere.
I
I don't think she likes the hood.
Yeah.
I like it. No, I don't know.
It's different. I don't
It's
know.
honestly different. It's more like vibes or like energy.
So you don't... Looks doesn't really matter to you.
Nah.
Cap.
Yeah.
Liar.
No, the vibes, legit, like legit vibes is definitely a key thing. Like, it, again, like you can't just judge somebody from the club. You just see them across. They could be like, oh, they look humble from the outside, but they could be the biggest asshole. You know,
100%.
So
Aren't they
it's
kind of fun? The assholes.
Yeah,
Aren't they a little bit fun?
I've seen some guys that, because I like taller
Shout out
guys.
to the assholes. We're
I
a
like
good
taller,
time.
thicker guys. So I've seen some like tall, thick guys that like, I'm like, damn, they're fine. But then you just see the way they act and like the way they talk to the women, like, oh, that makes them unattractive. Just like,
Just because you're an asshole doesn't mean you don't.
not even the vibe. Even
does.
you
It
can
kinda does.
Kinds of assholes.
there's different kinds of assholes. It's definitely the
Categories of
vibes.
asshole.
No, it's definitely the vibes. If we match vibes and right.
And a little thick.
You know, I like them thick, you know.
Oh.
I love them like
You
thick.
like, you like a
Yeah.
I think you guys are fucking lying because girls like toxic.
facts.
People
Yeah.
don't like to admit it.
You like,
Girls like toxic.
you like, yeah, you do.
Nah, I
Yeah.
guess.
like,
you do.
Yeah, you like
yeah, you do.
jerks. You like big jerks who.
Yep. Oh, so who were you subbing the other day? You like the toxic. You fell right into exactly and laughing.
Wow.
You wouldn't have posted it if you didn't get your feelings hurt. And if you didn't like him, low key. So you like the toxic. You like how he acts like that. If you didn't, you wouldn't get no time of day.
Can I
So
get
yeah,
some
why?
backstory to what it is you're talking about here? Because I don't
She posted a
100% know.
She posted this guy's social security number and a picture of him. Was like,
No,
this
I
motherfucker-
didn't.
I'm looking
No,
out for
I
the folks at
didn't.
home, by the
I
way.
would
The folks at home need the
Okay,
backstory.
One, I would never post anybody's name or picture or anything in my story.
Well, good.
Ever.
That's
Ever.
good. Commendable.
Ever. But everybody subs. Don't play because everybody damn subs in their life.
I don't post on ever. So no, not
You
everybody.
never subbed?
Almost basically never post. Sub would be you mean you're talking in terms of
Subliminal message.
subliminally
Subliminal
posting about somebody. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call them. You know, I'm not. I don't have time for the. I don't like people who do this and then think that it's okay to do this. No.
Wow.
You're subbing her right now. You're subbing her right now.
If there's an issue, am I subbing you right
Yeah.
now? No. Check this out. Check this out.
Subbing.
If I have an issue, we're gonna have to talk about it because we're adults. I can't do the hope you see this thing I said about you online, like because now I'm operating under the assumption you're going to see my post online. The algorithm, I'm at the whim of the algorithm at that point. I can't.
I gotta scroll
Yeah,
through
no, you
the
can't.
posts to
That's
justify.
almost to me. That's almost a little bit fake and phony because if you have a problem with somebody, the problem isn't with the however many other followers you have. Now you're making them privy to your issues. They don't need to know your business.
And you're completely
They don't need to
right.
know your business. If I have an issue with you, you're either going to talk about it with me, or once again we're gonna work at separate jobs. We're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna be elsewhere now if we can't talk this out.
Issues never with a
like
coworker.
super grown up.
I've never had an issue with a coworker because I work in the vet field, so it's majority.
We just work with dogs and stuff.
Oh yes, dogs.
And this, guys, we got thrown off. This is _Jesus clause. 30 minutes into the podcast, but it was off the rip. It was off the
That
rip.
silky, sultry voice
It
you're
was-
hearing coming in your left ear. That's me, folks.
It was
Jesus
off
Claus.
the rip we got into this. But yeah, so him saying that, but Bo, you are _Jesus clause. You are one of the few to be doing that. They're like, actually got like the top like 5% to actually do that.
No,
Other
I can't.
People
Yeah.
rather go the other route. No offense.
No.
And they're like, oh no, let's do this, or like, I'm just gonna not answer you,
And-
or
and-
I'm just gonna be toxic, or let's bring everyone else into
I
this
feel
shit.
like,
No.
I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes they take it the wrong way when you're trying to just like, okay, I want to tell you how I feel, and sometimes it just goes a different route. Like you're like,
That's-
oh my
Damn,
God.
you-
Damn, I'm sorry, I'm
Man, my
sorry.
sneaker.
No, but they take it to a different route, and then like, damn, okay, now you gotta. It goes to a whole different issue and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
toxic.
It is. Yes, it's toxic. Yes, everything is toxic. Men and women are toxic. I never said
For sure.
gender preference.
We all can be.
We all
Yeah,
can be
100%.
toxic, but toxic comes in different levels. Like it's different. It's like a tree. Like toxic, and then it branches off in different categories.
You like toxic?
I am toxic.
Oh, so you like
So you like it?
Right, 100%
So yeah, so you embrace
So
it.
all right. I love. Our,
So you
wow.
admit so then you admit whoever it is out there who's watching this that she's dating or not or whatever.
Probably slash your tires at one point.
So you fully admit then that you are the toxic one in your relationship or relationships in the past, whatever. You're typically the one where the toxic behavior comes.
depends.
So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Come on now. Come on. You just said
so
I am
because
toxic and
you
then
were
said
like-
I'm not the toxic one. Come on.
It
What are we
depends on
doing?
the
What are we doing
relationship.
here?
Sometimes you're
Come
toxic and
on.
sometimes you're not toxic. You know, it just depends.
Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not.
Yeah.
And so you never.
Like, I'm not toxic
but
all
you
the
do.
time.
So you do admit to being toxic, but you're not bringing any of that into your relationship. I find that odd. Explain that to me.
I didn't say that.
Let's hear it.
Oh, she never said she did.
Floor is yours. Floor is yours. Get a little more details.
I think a
Defend yourself.
relationship doesn't survive without a little bit toxic in it.
You need to stir the pot a bit. You gotta
need
stir the
to.
pot a little.
Because you
gotta
know
keep
what?
it
I think
interesting.
that shows, to be honest, that shows love. Because you're willing to.
What's your definition of toxic then? Because toxic can be getting another girl pregnant. What are we doing here?
No,
That's certainly not the key to a health.
No, not that point. I feel like if a healthy relationship needs like either like one of the partners will like spaz out randomly.
You need that.
No, I think arguments makes a healthy relationship. I think arguments.
It depends on the
Arguments.
argument. You know?
Yes, it depends on the
could be
argument.
Like a stupid argument, like, oh, you forgot to take the chicken out the freezer. Now, oh, I got this bitch
Bitch.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, that's like way.
There's a spectrum of toxicity.
We went off.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like a wrong turn,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's super toxic.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
So your version of toxic that you're talking about is being like passive aggressive to one another and leaving the toilet seat up and after we have a verbal fight, I go around the house and tighten all the lids on all the jars.
Yeah.
So you have to ask me to help for help
Slightly,
to open
you know,
them.
unplug the charger.
That's
Yeah.
called
And then you're,
that's called
your phone
pettiness.
That's
dies.
extremely
Oh,
petty. It's
okay.
extremely passive aggressive and it's extremely toxic.
what?
Pettiness.
It's killing your relationship by death of 1,000 cuts. That's how.
Is really not throwing out the chicken that big of a fucking deal?
It depends.
It's never that
You
big
know,
of a deal.
we like to hoard things.
never
and
that
then
big of a
it's
deal.
not the chicken. It's probably something else.
I mean,
But
yeah.
that's the
It's like the little. It's like a build up.
Yeah.
It's like a build up. So you don't take out the chicken. I'm like, all right, I actually just do a simple thing, and you don't do it.
She's toxic. Fucking lying. But it has all the rip.
How's that? How?
She's posting on her Instagram later. I hate motherfuckers.
No, but it's a simple thing. I'm like, okay, whatever.
But why is that big of a deal? You can order out.
No,
You can
I'm
buy
saying
a fucking
no.
chicken.
I can say, if I'll be like, okay, but that adds to the pile that you have until that shit fills up and then I'm gonna explode.
So what I've been into is girls and male. Don't get me wrong, but
Men too.
men too. But people love to fight. I feel like people like to fight. they need the fights.
They need to.
Yeah.
If you tell me you don't fight in a relationship, that shit's fake. I'm so sorry.
I'm right here.
You never fought in a
I don't fight. Bo knows me for like 15 years.
You never had an argument in a relationship.
Not that he hasn't had an argument, but he's not going to waste his energy on it
At all. Zero.
It's not. It's if you're bugging, you're bugging. That's kind of the way. I kind of admire that.
No,
about
that's
him.
good. But,
If you're gonna if he doesn't have the issue with you and your issue is entirely with him, he's gonna just let you have that on your own. When you come to terms with whether you want to be here or not, that's going to be on you.
Yeah, and then if you want to have an adult conversation about this, we're not yelling at each other. I'm completely open for it.
I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah, but if you're gonna approach me with done immediately, I'm not even talking.
Oh no, I mean I'm
not even talking to you.
I mean I don't approach me like, oh motherfucker. I'll be like, hey, this pissed me off. But if you brush it off your shoulder and you don't care about the way I feel, then that's gonna be a problem. Like, okay, why are you ignoring the way I'm? If I'm in the wrong, I would definitely say, hey, you know what? You're right. I'm in the wrong. Like, you're all right. Like, I am in the wrong, but I'm gonna have this conversation whether you like it or not.
I feel like men and women are. You say how men and women are both toxic. I agree with that. I think we're both toxic in different ways.
Yeah.
Women, well, I don't want to just.
Both.
It depends on the I shouldn't say men and women are, because we can both be toxic. No, it's like it's mostly men and women are toxic in different ways.
Yeah, like 100%. Like
women are going to be more toxic in that passive aggressive way. Men are going to be just the I'm gonna go cheat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah. But then there's also a lot of women who are exactly that same way. But they're going to do the go cheat while also simultaneously being passive aggressive to you. Hit you with that double whammy.
She cheated before. That's the.
Who?
I did that. You. That's what you just did. But
No.
Yeah. There's microphones everywhere.
I was just.
If I hear that whisper in my I hear the whisper in my headphone. I just
laugh. I'm like, ha ha, kiki.
You have to cut this out, Evie.
Did I say anything to you? No,
I didn't
exactly.
whose heart did you break?
I break hearts.
Oh, you get your heart broken.
I get my heart broken. I never break hearts.
Never break hearts.
Never. I'm never.
Lies.
I assume that I don't, but if I ever broke your heart, I am sorry. But I've had my heart broken.
That was sincere.
Didn't sound like it. If I ever broke your heart, whatever. But
no, I am genuinely sorry, because that's never my intention with a person, ever. Ever.
That's what the
even if shit hits the fan.
Here's the thing: broken hearts. When you're dealing in love, broken hearts are kind of, unless you end up happily married at the end of it, a broken heart is kind of the casualties of war. It's part of the game. It's someone ends up with a broken heart one way or the other, or you both do.
Yeah. Hey, so my spectrum. So I'm not getting into fights. So you're thinking, say we're talking or whatever. You're thinking me not getting mad, not arguing. You're like, oh, this motherfucker don't care then.
No, I never said that either. I mean, if something bothers me and becomes an argument, then that's different. I will tell you when something bothers me. I don't automatically be like, I'm gonna pick a fight with you, because I don't. I'm generally like telling you what I don't and don't like, and if you disagree, I'm like, okay, let's see, like, what's the middle in this. But if it gets intense, then
I think it's the acknowledgement that she's looking for, not the combativeness.
Yeah, I think we wouldn't be a match. She likes a toxic, and she's like, I like tasting tires. This motherfucker.
Effie, don't start. I've been knowing you for years. Don't start with me.
But what? What do you mean?
He don't like toxic.
No, I don't. Go into it. Go in. Let's get into it. What do you mean? Give me a.
Dude, you like toxic girls.
Like what?
You love toxic girls.
You don't have to get to
who
specifics, but
listen. How many times remember when you used to throw parties back in the day? You were flirty AF to all these girls that ain't shit. I'm sorry.
Go for it. Go.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you went for the girls that were very toxic. I was like, damn, Effie, my boy.
Are they around?
You can't judge a man off parties he threw 10 years ago.
You could do whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever you want.
Are they around right now, or am I single? So if they were toxic, that's why they out.
Okay, if they're out, they're out.
Yeah.
But you still attract the toxics.
Well, I don't know they're toxic. You
gotta
might
find
know.
out one way.
Yeah.
You gotta find out. You can't have intel on everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta find out for myself. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
What
Like,
if
no
she's
one-
what if she's toxic but she got fired? That fire poo poo.
Yeah, we fucking.
I mean, what are we doing? I've already fucked her?
Yeah.
But when you
Then,
continue
I mean,
that,
yeah,
knowing
then
that
there
she's
was-
toxic,
Well, I
knowing
mean-
that she's toxic.
Knowing
Yes.
that she's toxic.
Me, yes.
You sound like a
yeah.
slut.
Yeah, like a moth to a bug light.
So, off
Dead.
that being said, well, I don't know. Well, first off, one, what a terrible fucking friend. If she knew they were toxic, she just let me go into
Just
the kill.
let it happen.
She did not even warn me or
They'll
nothing.
figure it out.
Because I know your end
They'll
goal.
figure it out.
That was the end goal. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
get
we
rid
were
of that.
also like underage drinking at a place.
Thank
We were
you.
also like
That tiny basement. I don't know if you ever been to that tiny basement.
We were
in
of
Effie's
age.
house.
What was your old house in Cranston?
Yeah, we were of age.
Yeah,
I know you. Yeah, I know her
yeah,
after
I
the fact.
think-
I met her after. I met her in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like 20.
One.
Even still, that's the
21,
same.
yeah.
That's the same. Even
Yeah, 21
that's
I
the
was.
same age range I'm talking about. That's still the
Yeah.
same. Like it's. That's,
Okay, so question for you guys.
Nobody's.
Question for you guys. Let's start with Man because she's been quiet for a little bit. You see the quiet dude in the corner. I know this guy, and I'm like,
You
Yo,
are
don't-
obsessed with that dude in the corner.
Hey,
We want to. You said no. You're obsessed with the dude in the corner. Evidently, that's your type.
with the hood on. But I come up to you, I'm like, oh, I think he's cute. Don't talk to him. That dude's toxic. Are you finding out for your? Are you like, damn, he is? You know what? I'm gonna back off. Are you like, you know what, Effie? Fuck off. I'm gonna find out for myself.
It depends on what I want out of the person in the corner. Like if I'm looking to date or whatever, I'm gonna leave it alone. But if I'm just looking for a good time, then what does it matter if they're toxic or not?
Okay, that's your answer.
Fair
How about
point.
You? Yeah,
Fair
Kristy, how about
point.
you?
She agrees. She agrees.
Same. If you just look like the one I just want to have a one night stand.
You know how your toes be licked that night?
You guys like your toes licked?
Hell no.
You guys
No.
you get into toe licking?
Pause.
No.
No,
Miss me
I
with
mean
that.
me neither. It's kind of
Miss me with
you're standing on them all day. It's gotta be rough.
Okay, are you looking toes though?
No.
Me? I thought you were asking
Like,
me.
no.
Do you?
Hard no.
Yeah, I've done it. I've dabbled.
You
with it.
dabble on the.
Wait, you just said
you
it
lick
doesn't-
every
No, it's not
toe,
my.
like,
It's not my thing. But I've dabbled, and yes, every toe, and in between.
every-
Oh, my
That's specific.
goodness.
Was that your idea or was her idea?
It's my. I was doing it. It was my idea. I'm not taking ideas from a woman. Come on.
Oh, come at him. Because we're in the podcast for you guys. Don't feel shy. Come at his life. Come at his life.
Yo, Mandie, you should do the favors. To be honest. You know what?
While you guys gain the courage, how about you, Bo?
What-
So we're at a club, and I know this chick. I know she's toxic, and I'm like damn. She's
I'm gonna have to reiterate what they said. It depends where I'm at. Now, if this was a few years ago, and by a few I mean
Last week?
No, maybe 3 or 4. Like I'd probably it'd be a toss up. Am I looking to be in a relationship? Am I looking to just whatever?
Fuck.
Yeah. At this point, I'm 30. I'm going to be 31 this year. I'm not looking for too many one night whatevers. If they happen, they happen. That's fine. But I'm not. That's not my goal. Ultimately, at this point, I'm trying to find somebody for the long haul. Trying to put a kid in someone.
That's the age. That's
Damn.
the age. I'm at that age.
You at that age, I seen you fucking send a book to somebody right now. So who you fucking fighting with?
Huh?
I was looking at his text. She just sent somebody a book. So
Oh,
She just sent a novel.
No.
Just,
Yeah.
No. So I
Fucking
can
Effie
legit
with the-
tell you
with
what
the-
it is.
with the
It's
eye
just
in the
my
sky.
friend. It's just my friend asking me because today's his birthday. Shout out to Derek.
And that's a long happy
My boy
birthday
Derek,
text.
it's his
It's a very long.
He just telling me
This is
that
someone you've been toxic with in the
we were
past.
supposed to go out tonight and stuff like that, all our friends for his birthday. So he just had some dinner, so he doesn't know if he's gonna make it or not. Basically. So,
Well, I'm glad we were able to put your business out there.
Oh no, definitely not.
I believe her. So you're coming at Bo's life? What?
No, nah. I'm not.
You guys can feel free, Bo. Take it.
No, you know what? Everybody has their opinions of everything. You know, you gotta respect everybody's decisions and opinions, how they way to do things. But when shit don't go the way it does, you know why? That's
Interesting.
it. That's
So
it.
you don't want are you the dominant in the relationship, or do you want the man to take charge?
Good question.
Ooh,
Good question.
And be fucking honest.
damn. I mean,
This is a hard question to answer in
It is
today's
a hard
day and age because
And if you're being
you want me to
honest.
jump in here? A lot of women. Now the question is: does she like to be the dominant one, or does she prefer for the man to be the dominant one in the relationship?
Yep.
Well, now society will tell you that it doesn't matter who's the dominant one in the relationship. That either or can be the dominant one, and it'll work out totally fine. And I tend to disagree with that a little bit.
I think girls act like they want like to be equal, but then if you're not the dominant, if the male's not dominant, then it's like, damn, this guy's not fucking dominant.
There's a lot of
bitch.
women who say they can handle being the dominant one, or they don't care to necessarily have a dominant man, and then when they find themselves in a relationship with a
charge.
man who can't take charge, they find themselves
Completely.
turned off a little by the guy.
Oh damn, he's not taking charge. He's a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I'll have to make the
Yeah.
decisions.
I don't need.
Why don't you take charge?
I'll tell the waitress that he doesn't like his steak.
Yeah. Wow, boy, you're a bitch. You ain't gonna pick up for yourself. Well, I was about to. No, shut the fuck up, you fucking pussy. That's why you take the fucking chicken.
I ordered
last night.
Jameson.
What?
This is Maker's Mark. Where is it? Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how it is. If you're being honest. You guys,
I can't even get
Let me speak for you here. Can I attempt to speak for you here?
so you guys are agreeing.
Theoretically, you'd like to believe that you could be the dominant one in the relationship, but ultimately, push comes to shove. In praxis, if you were to actually be in a relationship with a guy who had trouble taking charge when you felt it necessary, you'd be a little turned off by him, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yep.
There you have it, folks.
Yeah.
I'm not bad at this.
And
I
you
do
know
all
what?
right.
You know what? I appreciate you guys being honest, because some
I'm
girls
being
be like,
honest,
no,
yeah.
no. No, I would like that. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Because when push comes to shove, you're like, oh, what the fuck? I'll go fuck Tyrone.
And that's not to say that there aren't timid guys out there who know how to take charge.
Yeah.
Because there are guys who come across as a little soft-spoken and sort of allow themselves to fall into the background in most social situations. But that doesn't necessarily mean they handle their relationships the same way, or they don't know when to take charge or when to take the lead or when to be the alpha, so to speak. There's a lot of guys and a lot of different varieties of guys, and a lot of different guys can be good in relationships, and not every woman's version of what is taking charge is going to be exactly the same as another's. One woman's, that was such a turn on, is going to be another woman's, you assaulted him, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But, and that's why dating is fucking tough.
Dating's tough, folks.
It is.
tough.
It is.
Dating's weird.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, because you want to be nice, and like, then you come up, oh, the guy's not taking charge. Like, what the fuck, you want me to fucking smack you? I don't know what the fuck's happening there.
Yeah.
I don't, like, what do you want me to do? Like,
I
think that's
are you
what
saying like taking charge during like intimacy or taking charge like
intimacy,
in
making
everything?
plans,
Okay.
doing all this, like, I have two friends who are together and blah blah blah. Long story short, she was like, no, I like when he takes charge, and he's like, no, you don't. He's like, I make plans, and you get upset when I make plans because that's not your plan. It's like, well, she likes the idea of him taking charge, but when he does, it's like, oh well, push herself, she doesn't like it's like the weirdest things. Like, so you never know what truly how to act sometimes. Like, I cover my perspective as well, because wrapping back to that earlier conversation, I think sometimes when I don't argue with girls, and I don't think I'm toxic at all, and that could be like a detriment to me at times, where like I'm not getting to these fights, I'm not initiating these fights, I'm not entertaining these fights, and I can be at that point where this girl's like, oh, he doesn't care, or he's not being manly enough. It's like, no, I just don't. I'm not gonna deal with this bullshit. If you want to be with me, then be with me for me. I'm not gonna be fucking arguing for no damn reason.
And every woman's, like, what she's looking for is gonna probably be a little bit different. Like, there's some women who are gonna literally want to be, led by their man like a dog on a leash, and then there's other women who don't necessarily need that, but they'd ultimately like to see that their man has some sense of who he is and understands what he wants.
Exactly. I think that's true. As long as he knows what he wants, there's always leeways for everything. Like if there's something I don't like from you, but it's something I can like get used to or like adjust certain things, then I'm willing to work it out. Like it's not just like, oh, you don't do this. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you.
I feel like you have to have like a negotiables and
Yeah.
like a non-negotiables.
Exactly.
And if there's too many non-negotiables, then you just gotta do your own thing.
You mean communication's important in a relationship?
Oh, 1,000%.
Just
No.
a tiny bit.
You're supposed to just
like,
understand my
right.
body language like an animal.
That's just the worst. Well,
Seriously.
well, if it doesn't happen, watch out, because Chrissy's gonna fucking sub your ass.
Oh my God.
She's gonna fire shots via Twitch.
Via Twitch. It's very subtle. Trust.
Are you still messing with this guy? Oh, so you cut him off.
Okay. This is like 24 hours later? I don't exactly know the timeline. I'm just.
I don't even know the story.
I mean, not 24 hours later, but...
Okay, well,
24 hours after the sub is what I'm saying.
podcast listeners,
Let's do
they
it.
don't know the story. You can give a quick synopsis of this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, yo, what happened was.
What happened was, messed around for a while. I just got tired of it, and basically, I was just like, I just don't.
Wasn't ready to step up to the plate and claim it.
Yeah, basically, I
Being a little too
I
wishy-washy.
told him off. I was like, yo, like, I think you're really cool and stuff like that, but the fact that you don't want to take this seriously, but it's been like a bit.
Too
I'm
long.
good.
Yeah.
So,
You ready to take it seriously with him?
I mean,
Were you looking for it to at least sort of head in that direction?
if it's just, yeah, I was hoping for.
Was it a little bit of a shit or get off the pot situation? Like this has been going on for.
For a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was just like, yo, I'm just sick and tired of it.
Over with. Over
I
with.
hear
So
ya.
I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
We can't afford to be wasting each other's time out here. You know?
Exactly. I'm old. I'm 28. I think I'm old, but
You ain't old.
You're not old. You're not. You know. Don't say you're old because I'm 2 years older than you, and I don't feel old. I feel young.
see,
I'm catching my second wind here.
If Mandy wouldn't talk to you though, because you're 28, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't fit the cut.
Yeah. You didn't ask me my age range.
What's your age range?
My age range of what I'll date.
Yeah, we probably got off topic. What is it though?
I know it's
I know you
extremely
had
off
a, you had a
topic, but
sugar mama. You had a sugar mama.
what
so
is
something.
your age range?
You had a sugar mama, probably like 70.
my age range of who I date. That is a fun. That is well, because I want to answer that question because it's kind of interesting. It's way different for guys. Like you're not seeing many guys go, well, 65 to 14.
Probably some people's age range.
Yeah. I won't go any younger than like who said 24?
I did.
I feel like that's not too bad for me. I might go 23. 22 is you've only been legally able to drink for a year, and that's scary. So I could make the argument for 23. I'd say 23 to 24 would be the youngest, and the oldest woman I could conceivably see myself with. Because I want kids, and that does make it difficult, doesn't it?
35. I
Another
assume.
one with like a tiny.
Yeah.
He was talking.
Yeah, so
about
35.
I'm not discussing the size of women with you, the two women. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is,
I'm sorry.
it's you're lucky I'm discussing age here. All right.
She said it was tiny. That's what I heard.
Said what was tiny?
That's what she said. She's like, oh, he's another one with a tiny. That's literally what she said.
A tiny age
Age
gap. You're absolutely.
See, no.
I was listening. I understood.
He's
Tiny
trying to
age
stir the
gap.
pot for no reason.
I
That's
know how he is.
crazy.
Like I said, I've known him for 15 years. I know his game. I know what he does. Yeah, but you're kind of right there. It is
Having
kind
a tiny
of
one?
No, having a tiny yes, having a very tiny age gap. It's like 24. It's not even 10 years. It's like 20. Well, no, it is. It's 11 years. It's 20. It would be like 24 to 35.
Of dating or hooking up or both.
There's no such thing as hooking up if we're hooking up, we're wasting each other's time in my opinion.
You don't waste
I'm
each other's
not
time?
looking to just hook up with somebody at this point.
Even the
I'm
child.
very clear about that.
So you go to the bar, some girl goes up to you, she's like, hey, I'm trying to fuck tonight.
Well, listen. Don't pull my card like that. I might have to do it. What does she look like? If this is like,
Well, What is your ideal girl? How look wise?
My ideal girl?
Yes, like if you look at her, what do you prefer?
What's getting you aroused?
Yes.
Or what gets you aroused?
She listens. She needs to be able to listen.
Okay, no, like looks.
She needs to be able to listen. She needs to listen to me.
So,
She needs ears.
Blonde, brunette, redhead, as long as her ears work good. Weight isn't a huge deal to me, but I have an issue. I have an issue with obese.
Okay.
And she has to listen is a huge. It's not. I'm not a huge. I don't have. I'm like the song. I don't have a type. Yeah, it's that. It's. I don't have. There isn't.
Literally,
there isn't.
Wait, hold on. Wait, talking about the Ray Sherman song? I don't have a type.
Yeah.
But wait. He says I got a type, but bad bitches is the only thing I like. So he doesn't have a type.
And that's a category that has a very wide umbrella that a lot of girls fit underneath. So asking me to come up with a type is silly. There's very, very skinny girls. There's girls who many would consider to be quite large.
Describing girls.
Yeah. I like women. Yeah, I'm. So when it comes down to looks, I'm at this point more. It sounds silly, but I'm more into personality.
Okay.
I could see myself with a variety of different looking women.
As long as they have childbearing hips.
Yeah, as long as they have childbearing hips and they're willing to listen.
What if a girl's taller than you? Cause you're
I can't. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm dating some Amazonian. I'm dating someone in the WNBA. Is that what I'm?
Hey, you never know. You never know. How would you feel if a woman's taller than you?
Me?
I'd go, wow, that's a big bitch. I'd go, how do I feel? Wow, she's tall. Look at her, way up there. That's how I feel about it.
I'm with it, 100%, bro. I'm 5'7", trying to fucking make an NBA player, baby. I'm trying to fucking balance this shit out.
Trying to climb you like a tree lady.
Yeah, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. Now, honestly, I was in the past couple of podcasts. I dated some girls taller than me. I hooked up with a girl who was like 6'1" one time.
Really?
Yeah. She was like, probably like 6',
she was with it too, huh?
Oh yeah, she was with it.
She looked at all of 5'7" of Effie and went, "Give me that.
Yeah, baby.
Give me that. Hell yeah, let's go."
Up to a belly button and shit.
I don't give a. Honestly, I don't care. Like 6'2" would be like the max.
Kill me with your legs.
No,
Wrap them around me 3 times.
6'4" and up. I mean, like, all right, this is only at nighttime. Now, honestly, 6'4" would be tough.
Could you seriously date? Could you seriously date that girl that was 6'1"? Could you like seriously see yourself like taking pictures with her? Yeah. Like she's got to take her heels off. You put them on. You gotta take a picture.
I was some girl. She was like 5'9", but luckily she didn't wear heels.
The prom pictures.
Yeah. I didn't care at all. I think it's more like confidence. Like. It's 2 inches. It's not that big of a difference.
No. At some point, the height difference is like. But then it gets ridiculous. Then it's like
6'4" is wild.
I mean,
like, all right,
it's not that bad.
That's like full head up kissing her. 6'4".
Yeah, 6'4" is not a big deal to you. You want to be able to look up at it.
You want to be the little spoon? Is that why you want to?
I mean, I'm trying to help my kid out.
Yeah. To women, the height difference doesn't mean to women the height difference is we don't care if he's 6'12". I want to look. I want to hurt my neck to talk to him.
No, I don't. I generally don't care. I mean, if we're doing statistics, it's like statistically like 98% of the time I'm the taller one. Because I mean, it is what it has been based on statistics. So like this is like
women
a
are
rare
small.
occasion. Yeah.
I'm 5'3".
Yeah, but like if you are taller, I'm like, all right, it's not. I'm not nervous. Like, I'm not hurting my ego.
Can't let that define you.
Yeah, I don't. It's not my fault. I'm 5'7". Like if I was tall, I could be taller. Yeah, I wish I was taller.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a ball.
Wow, that's throwback. That's throwback.
That don't matter at all to me. So yeah, I'm open to it. Crazy. Now you guys, we're an hour in. You guys are knowing the personal side of Kristy and Mandie. So where you guys came here originally to talk about dance. We have been all over the place.
Did we come here to talk about the dance thing?
Yeah.
That's great.
But now they
That's
do
right. Clearly it was a trick.
doing nothing.
We're going to talk about
on the
dance.
personal, yeah, you guys, on the personal
Who
level
would you
now.
date? Would you?
Anything will go to this level.
There's a million dance instructors. There's a million different people who do this stuff. You need to showcase your personality. Why are they coming to KB Dance? Because now they know how to shoot their shot. Now they know you if they're this far into the podcast. So, but getting back to the dance.
Shout out to you this far in the podcast.
Yeah.
Listening.
But there is chapters though, so they can click over.
We'll mark it for you.
Yeah,
Thank you. I
so
appreciate that.
for sure. So what do you guys do? You guys want to give a little bit of an introduction yourself since you guys are there. You guys are into the trenches together. What would you, or how would you explain what do you do?
So, I am part of Bachata Jam Sessions, which is a team led by Brandon Contreras with Jackie Sequin. So I'm one of their instructors alongside with Ryan Solano Reyes. And Mandie's actually one of the students that we teach weekly to do a bachata footwork challenge. We do it for the month, and then we record at the end. So we do that weekly. So I'm not solo yet. I'm hoping to go solo soon, but I have some kinks and things that I gotta work on.
What are some of your kinks?
Yeah.
I to be honest, I have a fear of like public speaking. Yeah, yeah. You don't.
Not
you
what I
wouldn't
meant by
think-
kinks, but go ahead.
not like that. But like, I have a fear of like public speaking, so I tend to second guess myself when I'm teaching. So I need to work on that more
That's no
before
good. Can't do
before I lead like my own thing and stuff like that.
We'll have you back for a weekly guest. You'll get way better at talking on the mic.
Baby man, I'm down.
I love
If you're
you.
down, Mandy, I'm shoes.
More content the better. So being learning from Kristy. So what caught your attention and why did you reach out to her in the first place?
So I used to go to a Thursday social where I met her and I saw her social dancing. And I asked her like, oh, where do you dance and things like that? Because I started getting serious in dancing during the pandemic because there was literally nothing to do
Yeah.
at all. So I started dancing.
So she was the weird girl in the corner that caught your eye.
Yeah.
No, actually, she.
Shit, you cold approached
No,
her.
I'm actually vice
wow.
versa. She was because I actually knew her significant other before I met her.
Same guy? Same guy as currently?
Yes.
Yes. So I've always seen her, but she's Mandie. If you don't know her from the get, she has a very big RBF face. So if
Can you? Because I don't know what
she has a resting
bitch face. Got it.
But
Got it.
She sweet as pie, but
And you do.
if you don't know her,
And I've noticed it.
so
It's noticeable.
If you don't know her, you like kind of like, oh damn.
Okay.
And then she started signing up to Brandon's classes, which I was helping him teach and assist. And I saw her. We started communicating and found out we're just crazy Latinas that like to hang out together.
Oh, toxic.
Thanks. You vibed right off each other.
We're literally toxic.
Toxic. I'm sorry. We literally have a group chat called La Toxicas. What the fuck?
Could have let off with that.
But I'm never the toxic one in a relationship. It's always
mean,
for some
we're
reason.
toxic. I
For
think
some
we
reason,
call
it's
it-
always I
we're
find
party
myself.
toxic.
We're party
Dating-
toxic within ourselves. Within ourselves.
Okay.
We always say, "Oh, we're not gonna get drunk today."
Nothing wrong with that. That's just you talk a lot of shit and you like a little bit of fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't consider that toxic. I'd consider
Some people would.
I mean, we consider
some people are
toxic because we
boring.
got work the next day. We come to work
All right.
hungover AF.
You gotta fix that a little.
That's what it is.
So I want to dance. How am I getting in touch with you? What do I do to sign up? Who am I contacting?
I
What are
mean,
the
you can
beats?
follow my page, which is on the screen, KB Dance _94. You can also follow Bachata Jam Sessions. I also do assistant teaching with my salsa teacher, which is Rhode Island Latin Dance, which we teach at Brown, starting up soon. And I actually do monthly socials, so monthly parties, dance socials, once a month at Alchemy under La Noche.
So, are there a cost for these? How do I go to these events?
So but
How do I learn the dances?
Oh,
Is it like Spanish line dancing, or is it like with a partner, or?
We
is
were
it
teaching
both?
mostly footwork, salsa, what we partner work too.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit both.
A little both.
A little
Okay.
bit both. You know.
Because I've seen like the page, and I've seen like some of it looks like it's like line dance, like a choreographed line dance where everybody's
Yeah.
doing the same thing, but then
Oh, yeah.
some of it, so it is both.
Yeah.
Cool.
But if you want to catch a girl's attention, I got you. With this, you go with the swag, with the flow.
One of your recent guests, then his big thing was Latina girls.
Yeah,
Dude,
my guy Tom. Yeah,
get a couple lessons in there.
Yeah.
Get some good footwork. You go to the Latin clubs and meet a chick who fucking.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with it.
Hey,
Nothing wrong with it.
We're open to everybody. Everybody's welcome. Even if you have zero experience in dancing, we will take you.
Even dorky white guys like me, you can just
Yes.
walk right in there, and they'll
Right.
teach you. They'll make you. They'll turn you into a beautiful dancing butterfly.
There's a lot of-
They'll construct that caterpillar into somebody who actually has feet that can move them to the beat of music.
hey.
There's a lot of non-Latino dancers. It's crazy.
A tons of them.
A
yeah.
ton.
How much is this? Are you working people's budgets? What is this, is it budget friendly? What is the deal on that aspect?
Jam sessions.
Bachata jam session is 50 or 60 a session. A session runs 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's pretty affordable.
Yeah. Brown with the salsa team is different. It varies every year, so I don't know exactly the price of that. But my socials usually, if you go, the next was August 14th. It's a 1 year anniversary.
Hey.
So
Shout
if you
out.
want workshops and socials, 20, and then just the social only is 15. So if you
Not
go to
bad.
Portland, some salsa to Kizomba.
You're gonna see _Jesus clause there soon.
Yeah,
You'll see. Yeah, you can catch up with me there. I'll be
Just follow my page and
shaking
I'll
my booty.
post everything.
Hey, that's what's up. So I'm interested. I'll use him as an example. Tom, he likes Spanish girls.
Mm-hmm.
Is there, if he wants to go and meet girls there, do you think that's a good place to meet girls, or is it strictly just dancing? What do you guys do there? You guys vibing out, or what? Are you being matchmaker over there, Kristy? If you want to go and meet
No,
a girl?
I don't play matchmaker. I never do. I don't.
No.
I think
She's trying to match herself with somebody.
no, not
She's
even.
trying to
No.
She's trying to
It's a
find
place-
some
it's a-
sexy
it's a-
dancers
yo,
out there.
Like everywhere I teach or I do an event is a place of just relax, chill vibes. And if you decide, if you're dancing with somebody and you think they're attractive, you should try to approach them. You know,
Have you seen that happen there?
I mean, I have seen people they're attracted to another. Respectfully, they just they talk, and after that, if they meet and they talk and become a couple, I've seen a couple of couples.
What's like the ratios of more girls, guys? You guys pretty.
Honestly, it depends.
It depends.
It depends. Sometimes there's more guys. Sometimes there's more women.
Well, also women also do lead when they're dancing. So if there's not enough guys, don't worry about it because some girls like to lead and dancing too. So it's sometimes I want to say majority of the time it's 50-50.
So what even got you into this? So I know it's part of the culture, but some people can't dance. The culture. To being honest, sometimes what
happens.
did you what caught your attention? What made you want to do this? Like kind of I'm not sure if it's your full time job, you do it part time or a hobby, but what is? I'm not sure.
Yeah, so
Full-time?
I do it more of a hobby. I actually caught interest in this back in college at URI. I was part of Exposure. Probably you guys know Exposure. And Brandon was actually part of Exposure before I got there, and he taught a bachata lesson in the class, and caught my eye. He knew a couple people already in Exposure, and he invited them to go to Fire and Ice in Boston. If you know, you know. That's very old school. Honestly, Fire and Ice is not even
the
around.
restaurant?
Yeah, the restaurant.
I was gonna say, there's one in Providence. I know Fire Night.
Yeah, they had one in Cambridge. So he invited us to go to Cambridge. He's like, yo, it's a salsa bachata night. I went. I was like, I'm Colombian. I can dance salsa bachata.
Yeah.
I'm good. Whatever. I'm Gucci. I get there and I see these people doing these crazy turns, these different moves, and I'm like, what the hell am I in? And it's majority of them is non-Hispanic people, so I'm like,
Yo, am I Spanish?
and doing
Exactly.
shit.
I was like, I got
Making you question.
I was like, no. I was like, I got non-Hispanic people dancing better than me. Nah, I can't be. Like, nah,
Can't
that's
have it.
crazy. No, I can't have it. I was just so shocked because I didn't know this world existed
Yeah, for
within like Rhode Island. So even though we were in Cambridge in Boston, but like it's growing in Rhode Island. I was like, nah, I need to get into this. So I started with bachata, and then I met my salsa teacher a year later out of Providence Social, and I took a private with her, and it grew from there. It just
Cool.
caught my
Fire.
attention from the gut.
That's fire. Yeah. So in high school, younger ages, you weren't really dancing, or is just you did it casually? And
I did it casually, the family parties, like the barbecues,
Yeah, for sure.
and the New Year's and stuff like that. Like,
oh, that's when you were
casual.
dancing with Kevin's friends.
no, not at all, not
oh.
at all. I was an angel.
Kevin, have you do a poll.
Cap.
Is Kristy an angel? Yes or no?
I am an angel.
An angel subbing people and shit.
Wow.
Wow. So what got you into it, Mandie? So COVID, and you're just like, what?
COVID, yeah. And I grew up, I thought I was dancing salsa, but apparently I don't know what the hell I was dancing, because when I started going to classes, I'm like, I had to re-teach myself how to dance, but I grew up in, it's our culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the
So you guys
whole-
just doing salsa and bachata, or is it more like merengue and shit like that, or what?
So, I mean, we dabble everything. So, mostly salsa, bachata. Merengue is mostly dabble.
Yeah.
Kizomba, which is a type of Cape Verdean dancing. I'm still learning on my part. I think you are.
I'm completely trash at Kizumba.
But we mostly do bachata and salsa. So, that's what we mostly do.
Oh, for sure. That's what's up. I mean, apparently, I'm at the stop by because I thought I could. Apparently, you guys make me nervous now. I thought I could dance too, so now I gotta check you guys out. Maybe you guys can teach me a couple moves.
I'm
And,
trash at all of it. I'm trash at all of it.
Hey,
We got you. We got you.
Sure.
He'll swing by with Tom. And Tom's the previous guest who has the Spanish fetish, so and then maybe you can find a girl and he can dance at the same time. So
There you go.
yeah, all
Man, me and Tom will find our wives there.
I'll be right behind you guys. They dating their sisters, or maybe I don't know.
Be careful, Vagina's way too small. So.
No. Talk about an issue. Talking about an issue with dating.
Yeah.
Dating in Rhode Island, it's
Date out of state,
Yeah.
guys. I'm telling you, date out of
Bro,
state.
drive to the border, open up Tinder, and then fucking start swinging
Seriously.
blah, 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 blah.
I'm telling you.
there's plenty of pussy in Massachusetts, fellas. There's plenty.
Bro, I've been trying to go to
Connecticut,
Recife
whatever.
and shit like that.
You got gas money like that?
That's
come on.
that's why my
You see those prices. You see those prices going down. It's getting back to normal.
I mean, you got that gas money. That mean you got that fire. You got that.
Or
you got that-
I live.
She got that fire.
Or I
She
live
got that fire. That's why you're driving.
Exactly.
Or I live at the bottom of the state. or I live close to the border.
Or both sugar moms gives them the money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
yo.
Or my lifestyle sponsored. Shout out to the sugar mama. You know who you are. She doesn't exist.
Would you guys be open to a sugar daddy?
No.
Cap.
Damn, never lying.
Never.
How about you, Chris?
We're lying. Yeah, we're doing a lot of lying on this podcast. No, I
I
wouldn't.
would never.
I wouldn't have a guy with a lot of money
I can't.
give me a lot of money.
I think it's a moral thing for me.
What's morally wrong about it?
I don't know. I don't like just people just giving me money. I don't know.
Well, they're not just giving you money. That you're sleeping with them, you're dating them, you're doing.
Sucking their-
There's a mutual exchange between the two of you.
I know.
Okay, well you can do it. Get the money, then give it to me.
I don't understand the moral argument.
if I'm-
What's morally reprehensible
I don't
about
know. I feel like it's just being paid to.
paid to what?
Paid to have
Paid for
paid to sleep in.
You're not. No one said prostitution.
Yeah.
We said having a sugar daddy.
It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. I feel like it's
there's
I mean, I
a
would never
prostitute
judge.
has sex with you and then
It is
leaves.
literally
There isn't.
fancy sex work. That's what it is.
Have you
A
watched Pretty Woman?
prostitute leaves after you have. I've not finished my explanation here.
Yeah,
A
you take a long time to
prostitute
come.
leaves after you've had sex. You're not building companionship with a prostitute. You're not leaving your estate to a prostitute.
You're leaving your estate to somebody?
No. I don't have an estate. I got a decent house in East Providence, and you're not getting it.
I mean, you're still getting paid for the services you're giving, like.
You choose to look at it as services.
I feel like it's services.
Some people look at it as a partnership, and you're diminishing you're diminishing their experiences. If I may use verbs I never would.
Listen, if you're a sugar baby and you get that money, girl, go get your money. I am not judging you at all. But for me personally, I just feel like it's paid for myself because you're paid for me talking to you. Me hooking up with you, me going to dates with you. Did you watch Pretty Woman?
You look at your conversation as a service. You look at your companionship as a service.
If he's paying me $3,500 a week,
that was specific, so you know. So she's done it.
No, I've never done it. I'm just putting up. No.
Put a number. You put a number.
No, I put a.
Listen, if he's paying me $3,500 a week.
No,
let me check my cash out, bro.
The reason why I said that number because you know those scam.
You just subbed somebody. You just subbed right here on the pod.
No. And I think everybody gets these scams, like the sugar baby scams.
I've been messaged.
Exactly. So they always range from like $2,500 to $3,500. So that's why I picked the number.
Okay.
That's why.
All right.
Let's keep lying. Continue.
Wow. Tú no me crees. Wow.
Hey, don't say things I don't understand.
I just basically say you don't believe me in Spanish. Okay. Wow.
So, do you remember your thought or no? You lost transition already. I have a follow-up question after you lost your thought.
Yes, I lost my thought.
Okay,
yeah.
So do you think sugar babies, if they're in that life, do you think they could ever really love a guy?
Oh, good call.
Yes, 100%.
Why? How?
Because there's all kinds of sex workers that have lives and families, and all they do is get.
And how do you feel about that? It's morally reprehensible.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I feel like everybody reaches a plateau of what they're doing, and they end up falling in love with.
Yeah, eventually they're going to want to look for love. No one's denying that.
Exactly.
The question is, are they capable of finding it?
I think they're capable of finding it.
I disagree.
Does it always come back to money though? Because they're looking for money in the first place, so their entire personality is totally driven by money. They're incapable of separating love from making money, and you do that long enough, you eventually stunt yourself as a person in terms of being able to have a healthy relationship.
I don't think so.
I do.
I disagree.
Why?
Because as a woman, you can turn off and turn on certain things.
Can you?
Like
you say you can, but I've not seen really evidence of that in real life.
Like if you're doing something just for money, just because you're getting out of it, you're not gonna have those emotions that you have if you actually like someone. It's completely different. So
then how can you turn it on and turn it off?
Because it's business, and then there's personal.
With the same person?
It doesn't have to be with the same person.
That's what we're talking about.
Could it be the same person? So I'm your sugar daddy, and then it ends up being a sugar daddy thing, but then it turns into a relationship. Do you think she could end up really genuinely fucking with that guy and it's not just about money?
I think there could be a possibility.
Again, I'm going to refer back to Pretty Woman. She started...
That's a movie! You can't... That's not real life!
Yes, it is a movie. Yes, it is a movie. And, hopeless romantic, blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha.
But it also shows that, like, yes, in the beginning, we could be for the money, but sometimes after a while, when you get to know the person, you're like, the money doesn't even matter.
Have you guys ever had like a booty call that got serious? I feel like it's the same.
It's the same thing
as what you're describing,
because
you're getting something out of it.
And that either doesn't last long.
But that's different. That's different. Like you guys decided to take that leap to be in a relationship
for sure, and
then you tried it, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out.
Okay, all right. That's putting a little bit of different context on it. That's not exactly what I was talking about, though. I'm talking more in terms of somebody whom you've discussed and mapped out an agreement with, so to speak.
It's the same thing.
The same thing.
When you have a booty call, you have an agreement.
But ultimately, but we're now talking about that agreement getting thrown out the window and starting something serious with it.
That's when you have that conversation, though. You have that conversation and be like, "Yo, like, I'm actually like feeling you."
Yeah, but when you're dealing with money, though, it's different.
No. And again, it's part of the conversation.
Yeah, that's also part of it. Is like that. That's you're also doing, like, presumably the woman is also doing it not just because she may or may not find herself attractive to the person, but she's also doing it ultimately for the money. The sex is nice and that's good, but in my opinion now, and I could be wrong, I am open to being wrong about this, but she's ultimately doing that. Like, the sex might be good, she might find herself attracted to the guy, but ultimately if she's doing this for money, there's a very short half-life on this as far as a person's ability to be able to separate the two. And I feel like the longer you spend in the world of doing sex transactionally for money, the harder time you're going to have eventually building a healthy relationship with somebody.
I can see the point.
I no, and I agree. I can see your point, but again,
But do you think anybody ever gets tired of doing that? Like, like The Bachelor.
For sure, and then you find yourself in a real pickle because now you've kind of warped your brain as far as how to have a relationship with somebody.
Oh, you mean like the sugar daddy? Or you mean this in general, like,
or either person? I feel like either
doing-
person, to be totally honest with you, the man or the woman. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I'm doing something transactional, I feel like everybody gets tired of the same thing after a while, and you want something more.
No, both people in that relationship
So at that
are
point-
kind of playing with fire as far as if they
100%.
eventually feel like they want to have a relationship. It's like, well, you better shit or get. It's another shit or get off the pot situation. It's like you know, how long can you really live this life before you've totally warped your sense of what a relationship is supposed to be, and you can't have one in a serious manner ever again.
No, yeah, facts. I agree. I think it gets that point where definitely you're like, what the fuck am I doing here? You're like 100%. Yeah, 100%. Both.
100%.
Everybody's
you were-
like, damn, it got dark real quick.
It got
It got serious, didn't it?
Yeah,
Right at the end.
No. Damn, gas.
I'm good for that every now and then.
I like
I'm good.
turtles.
I'm good for turning it into a very fun, lighthearted subject into something serious.
You're gonna make people
Too
second
far.
guess their feelings after this podcast. Seriously.
Sorry.
They're gonna be like, yo,
That's what I'm here
Call
for,
them
though.
or block them.
I'm here to make.
Yo.
I'm here to make you question your actions. That's,
Then they're gonna hit you up like, why do you know my life? Like, why do you know my relationship? That's just messed up. That's crazy. So what should I do?
Yeah, facts. But we're gonna start a hotline, a dating hotline.
Right.
We're gonna start
People
going
call
live.
in.
Yeah, we're gonna start going live.
That'd be cool.
We have Kristy on too.
No, Mandie has the voice.
Oh,
bring the
she
toxic.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do it up.
One toxic at a time.
you do
okay?
for sure have the voice.
100%. Bo, you fucking a girl. She calls you dad. What are you doing?
Dad or daddy?
Dad.
There's a stark difference
Dad.
between the two.
Keep fucking me, dad.
The lights are going on. It's like, what did you call me?
Pause.
What did you call me? You better add a Y to the end of that. Dad? I'd have to take a pause.
Hard
Yeah.
no.
I'd have to take a pause.
You're fucking a guy. Hey, yeah, keep fucking me, mom.
Mom? Ma?
No, pause.
Can you imagine?
Imagínate.
I would
No.
have to go.
Even
I would be like-
mommy sounds a little weird out of a guy's
But
mouth.
I'ma be like, okay, you know what?
Unless he's Spanish, I guess.
Thank you. I'm gonna do the handshake.
Spanish guys are saying mommy, and it's
I'ma be
fine.
like, thank you. I'm out. No, like, mom.
Wait,
Talk about treating sex transactionally. You're gonna shake his hand. You're gonna.
Mom, where you going?
Mom, no, mom is leaving.
No, Mom, stay.
You got your own mom at home. No, nah, you got mommy issues if you got.
Yeah.
Pause.
Same with the
Pause.
dad thing.
Are you
Pause.
coming back, mom? Are you coming back?
Pause. No, I'm sorry.
How about you, mom?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You blocking them after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blocking him like while I'm like getting dressed. Like
I even
let me make
kind
sure
of have a
before I
hard time
forget.
with daddy sometimes. Even that's a little bit. What's going on?
It's,
I like it.
I don't know. It's weird. I think it's weird.
I don't
Even in the Spanish, like papi and mommy. I think it's weird because I
Keep going.
call my dad papi,
Yeah.
so it's like
Keep
weird.
going, dad.
It's weird. Yeah, like so it's weird to me.
Oh, dad, right there.
Like-
Oh, dad, you're hitting my spot.
You sound like a slut.
Yeah, no kidding.
Pause. So I feel like in both English and Spanish is weird. I'm just speaking for myself, but
I think you're speaking for everyone.
I think daddy as a trend during sex is gonna start going out the door. I think enough people have gone, this is a little. We keep talking about daddy issues and mommy issues and parent issues, and then during sex we're also calling each other daddy and mommy. It's like, what are we doing?
All right,
What are
mom.
we
So
doing? Stepsister porn's getting real popular. What are we doing, folks? Clean it up out there, folks.
For real. So, closing words, Kristy. What do you want? What do you want to say? How do you want to end off this podcast? Don't call you mom during sex, and you want me calling her dad.
No.
Well, she won't call you dad, or maybe.
No, I don't.
But what do you want to say? To give you a shout out to the dancing community. What are your thoughts on this, and how are you trying to build the community in Rhode Island?
If you want to learn how to dance and enjoy dancing, just hit me up. You can either learn from me or from my other instructors. I am happily to share the word. And no matter how your ethnicity, how you look, anything, and your age, anything, you are more than welcome in this community. So I want you, if you want me to teach you and vice versa, we got this.
You look at Mandie's have to teach her, because if you're 24, not even allowed in the door.
No, lies. I am teaching all ages.
No, she wouldn't be. If you should, in the 20s, she's not allowed. But what are your thoughts, final saying? I mean, anything you want to say about Chrissy's and Brandon's dance
Shout out to
school,
Brandon.
stuff like that?
Yeah, we've mentioned him a lot today, but definitely a good community, super open and welcoming. There's a lot of different options, like she said, a lot of different instructors, so definitely urge you to try different classes. You don't have to stay with the same group if you don't want to, but the dance community is an amazing community. These are friends that you're gonna have forever, but yeah, definitely look her up and sign up for a class.
All right, baby, let's get it. That social's coming up. I want to replug those events.
Yes, I will send you all these events. So the first one is okay. August 12th is Bachata Jam Sessions. Actually, no, reverse back. Sorry, beginning of the month of August 3rd, right? Is the new Bachata Jam Session footwork class. You will learn a footwork for 4 weeks, and then we will record at the end. So hopefully you sign up for that. August 12th, we're having a social at Booth. It's collab with Kelly Powers, at Booth, 245 Main Street in Booth. And then August 14th is La Noche, which is our monthly social, which is our 1-year anniversary. Come out. Everything's going to be in my Instagram, so you see on the screen. I'll post everything, I'll post everything in my Instagram and stuff like that.
Hey, baby, let's get it. Anything you want to plug? Jesus Claus.
Final thoughts? Folks, sometimes you need to learn how to be the one before you can meet the one.
Big facts.
I'm Jesus Claus. Have a good one.
Follow them on Instagram, _Jesus Claus. Follow them Instagram. Follow your boy SwearFF on Instagram, TikTok. Follow EG Pot of Thunder. Give us that 5-star review. Guys, I'm checking out analytics. Like 95% is non-subscribed people. Give us a damn subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube page.
Subscribe.
Yeah, bro.
And hit the bell. Get a notification.
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to miss this. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I seen the analytics. A lot of people not subscribed, watching the podcast. Give us a follow. We'll appreciate it. 5-star review on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher. We're on the Google Podcast as well. We're everywhere, baby. Let's get it. And go follow Kristy. And don't call her mom.